What's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about NIO. Stick around. Holy smokes guys, NIO is on fire recently. We have seen a huge run up of the share price throughout 2021, reaching highs of the stock price at about $54 before it came back down and consolidated in the 40 zone. We had an amazing month last month in December where we smashed a record 7,007 deliveries for their vehicles compared to their November deliveries of just 5,055 vehicles. Going forward into 2021, I do see a very bullish thesis for NIO developing in the short and also the long term. Of course, on January 9th, we actually have this Saturday, Nio Day. We can expect to see a lot of volatility moving forward because NIO hopefully will announce the new launch of their product, their new sedan, which will be able to compete with Tesla in China. And of course, let me remind you that China is one of the biggest populations in the world. We've got over 1.42 billion people, and by 2035, all cars in China must be manufactured as EV, which is going to be required by the Chinese government. That means that NIO is currently running as one of the dominant leaders, so we are going to see a big shift in the share price moving forward. Guys, the future is EV. It is happening all around us right now without anyone even knowing it, and China are dominating that market share, and they are so far ahead from all of their other competitors. NIO is in the lineup to be one of the #1 components of manufacturers for delivering electrical vehicle cars in China, which is why I have invested about 10% of my portfolio into NIO. I am very bullish on the stock. I've been investing in the stock since it was around the $19, $21 range. I wish I'd gotten a bit earlier, but I was a little bit more skeptical about the company. But after doing a lot of research after this past 6 months, I am so convinced that NIO is going to soar up until 2023 and potentially 5x your money. And I'm going to say it, my NIO stock price prediction for 2023 and onwards is about $300. So currently, if you are going to invest in this share right now, which is sitting around $50 today, which is obviously the 6th of January, then you can expect to see this share price at least 5x your money in the coming years. And this is an amazing opportunity, guys. If you want to jump in with me, then always make sure you do your own due diligence and research, because I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my thesis on NIO stock moving forward and where I see the company going. Of course, NIO are in the lineup as well for their autonomous driving level 4, which is going to compete with Xpeng and of course other brands such as Tesla. Now, once they do reach autonomous level 4 driving, we are going to see these cars with technologies, with LiDAR technologies, which is going to be self-driving through China. They're going to have a robo-taxi fleet, which is going to be incredible for the share price of NIO moving forward into the future. We can really expect to see that exponential growth once this is announced, and I do think it is just around the corner coming up in the few years ahead. We can see that they are putting so much more money and capital investing once they had recently diluted their shares just previously last month in December, and we can see that money going into their R&D for research and development towards that autonomous driving level 4 capacity.
The entire ES8 vehicle is built to be China NCAP 5-star rated. The ADAS system plays a major role in that. It's going to have automatic emergency braking for vehicles, lane departure warning. The entire system is really designed to make you a better, safer driver. NIO Pilot includes traffic jam assist. If you're stuck in traffic, you're not having to modulate your brakes and your accelerator. The system's doing that.
When it comes to extremely difficult parking, like in China, we have the most advanced ultrasound system in the market that allows you to start tracking an object all the way down to near zero. In addition to the ultrasound, you have 5 radars, 1 long-range radar and 4 corner radars. From there, we have a more advanced trifocal camera system in the front, as well as an interior cockpit camera.
And of course, there is some speculation, because NIO is a Chinese company, that there is a higher risk involved when you are going to put your capital at risk when you are investing in the stock. But I think it's great to have global exposure to different market segments of the world, because every time you are putting your toes and diversifying into different markets globally, you are always spreading that wealth across different barriers of entry, which I think is a very sensible thing. And I think there is nothing wrong with having any of your toes dipped into the waters there in the Chinese market, because some of the biggest companies in the world that are set to dominate, such as NIO, are actually Chinese. And of course, that is because they are so much further ahead in their technology sector, in the electrical vehicle markets. And of course, they need to cut down on that global emission of gas, because that is what is really destroying their atmosphere right now in China. So the government has made that law, and it has been mandatory that 20% of all cars in China must be manufactured as EV by 2025, which is why we are going to continually see this share price of NIO increase as they ramp up their delivery numbers coming forward into the moving quarters of this year. And who can deny their love for William Li? I have seen nothing but love tweets around YouTube and Twitter regarding the man, the billionaire CEO, the co-founder of NIO itself. And of course, once NIO built up this huge cult following and its hype that we have seen recently, that is why we can see NIO is only going to be unstoppable moving forward. This is a great company moving forward, and I really do recommend you doing some more research and maybe adding this to your portfolio if you haven't already. If you can get in anywhere below $50, I would say this is an absolute steal moving forward for the long term. Of course, in the short term, we may always see that volatility, so we can expect to see anything around a support line from about $44 moving all the way up to about $54. Once it breaks that resistance, I do think we are going to see a really nice increase in the share price, almost up to that $59-60 range. And of course, we did have a few analysts come out just recently, and they have put a forward price prediction on NIO stock for $59 to $60. So this is great news for NIO moving forward, because not only are they backed by the Chinese government, they also have the backing of some top rated analysts. And of course, this is all going to help with the hype moving NIO share price into the future into that high $60 price range. And another reason why I absolutely love NIO is because, of course, they do have their battery as a technology swap service. This is great affordability for customers because it means that once they want to upgrade, they don't have to particularly upgrade their car. They can just switch out their battery, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. This is great flexibility for NIO and, of course, for NIO customers. I think this is a great product. It is very innovative, and of course, it's taking an edge on the market unlike any other manufacturers out there compared to Tesla, XPeng and Li Auto, some of their biggest competitors. And I think this is where we really differentiate to see that NIO is going to absolutely dominate the markets in China moving forward. Because if you have millions of people that own a NIO paying a monthly subscription fee for their battery as a swap service, then of course you can expect to see that share price of NIO moving into the future exponentially growing. So of course, I think that NIO is only set to grow in China as the expansion of the EV market continues to dominate the Chinese economy. And of course, they do have expansions this year coming up at 2021 because they are set to open those new warehouses in Europe, in Denmark, coming forward in the second quarter of this year. And of course, once we do start to see these warehouses being built elsewhere and NIO are expanding globally, then we are going to have nothing but exciting times moving forward for this company as they are set to grow and dominate in the EV industry. And of course, I actually did double up my shares of NIO in the month of December, which is why it now marks up such a big part of my portfolio, just because I see this company going to the moon. So guys, let me know about your thoughts and comments. Are you investing in NIO? Have you done any more research into the electrical vehicle space? What are your thoughts on any of the new electrical vehicle companies such as Li Auto, XPeng and Tesla? I would love to hear from you. These companies have done extremely well in the previous year, and heading into this year I do see an astronomical stock price prediction moving forward for all of these companies. I do expect that we can at least double our money by the end of the year simply by just investing a few of our shares into this company. So this is something I would like you to put on your radar, do some more research, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, so do make sure you do all of your research first before you're buying any type of stocks on the open market, because your capital is always at risk. Hopefully I will see you in the next video. So guys, make sure to smash the like button. My name is Jason. I hope you have enjoyed this video today. If you want to get yourself a free share on Stake or also on Trading 212, which is the platform and brokerage that I use, then do be sure to check out the link below and get a free share up to £100. Happy New Year, and I hope you make it count. We can see why NIO is going to be so successful moving forward, because of course they are going to be... That was the post. Gonna refilm.